Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another week in the life of running our dealership, NG Supercars.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and this is our dealership, NG Supercars, and we're going to bring you along as we run our business for this week, buying and selling cars, working on cars, and apparently push-starting Ferraris. I'll explain that in a second. But do me a favor real quick, like, share, and subscribe, please. That helps out the channel a lot. You can also comment below. That also helps out. Feel free to hit the hype thing. You know, they keep adding all these weird things. I don't know, man. Whatever. Anything you can do to help us out, we appreciate. Also, go check out normalguyssupercar.com, our parts and services website, and ngsupercars.com, our dealership website. Okay, let me show you everything that's going on in the shop, and then we'll talk about why there's a 360 outside running that we had to push start. All right, so this 360, this was the flood 360, and yeah, so we submitted the paperwork to get it reissued a rebuilt title, so it had a salvage title, and unfortunately that paperwork did not go through on Friday, even though we submitted it on, like, I don't know, Wednesday or something, Thursday, whatever it is. Well, anyway, it went through over the weekend, apparently, because now we can issue plates and all that stuff, so it should be good. But because of that, the guy who's buying it did not come pick it up on Saturday like we thought he was going to, because he couldn't get insurance on it. So I think he can get insurance on it now, so that means I think he's going to pick it up tomorrow. We'll update you on that story. That car is mid-conversion. Randy was working on it, and now, of course, Randy is on vacation this week, so yeah, I don't know if Josh and I will have time to work on it or not. We also got back the valve covers and the intake manifold from being repainted. I'll show you that in 1 second. They are glorious. This car is actually for sale. We actually have 360s. We have two 360s in stock. Oh my God, it's a miracle. We haven't had any Ferraris in stock because everything sells the instant we get it. This thing is really, really clean. 13,000 miles, I believe. Excellent shape. Had a bunch of work. The major's been done within the last year. New clutch. The top has had work done. Basically, it's completely sorted, ready to go, and there's paperwork history, and it's got all the stuff. So if you're looking for like a basically collectible 360, this is the one. This car is all done, just waiting to get picked up. I think they're coming today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We need to talk to him, but it's all done. So that's nice. This car, oh yeah, this one's also all done, and it's supposed to get picked up. I'm not sure which day, but soon. It will be picked up soon, and they'll go away. Then we have that car is here to have a bunch of service work. We sold it, and we have like a clutch on order, a bunch of other parts on order, so that will be in hopefully soon. We'll start work on that car. This car, mid-conversion. We have the dash out, getting the leather replaced. We should get back maybe, probably not this week, but the week after. And then this car is also getting the conversion. Seems to be a theme of things here. The Audi is just here for some service. It's our friend's car. We have that car back there is here for conversion. It's funny how that works. This car is all done, also just waiting to get picked up and shipped to its new owner. So hopefully the next day or two it should be going away. This one was converted, as you can see. So we have the manual transmission. This one, we're supposed to close on a sale on it today or tomorrow. The guy was having some issues with the bank, just dragging their feet. They should have it sorted the next day or so, so that car won't be available. The McLaren is available for sale on consignment. This is our friend John's car. It's here for service. And finally, I'll give you a guess. Yeah, conversion, another one. Oh yeah, and then, yeah, I think I already talked about this one. This one's already getting converted. And I guess I left a screwdriver up there last night. I was tightening the side view mirrors Friday, late in the day. Well, the other car that's here that's actually running is the Hawaii 360. Yeah, so I flew out to Hawaii to go buy a Ferrari because that's how crazy the market is. And there it is. It is here. Hooray! All the way from Hawaii. So, yeah, when it got here, the battery was completely dead. So that was a problem. So we had to do a push start. Yeah, you can see Hawaii plates. Yeah. So it's all set. I'm just letting it run to get the battery some juice before I pull it in, although I'll put it on a maintainer as soon as we get it in there. But yeah, it was completely dead. Anyway, that car will get on the website soon, once we get cleaned up. Do have to do some work on it. It needs a major service. It needs just some stuff. Oh yeah, it needs a headliner. There's a missing headliner. So, you know, stuff. Ferrari problems. It's got Ferrari problems. So we'll take care of some stuff, but it'll be for sale very shortly. I'll probably do a short on it now that it's here, and we'll go from there. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing, is just working on a bunch of stuff over the next week or so. So I'm gonna get situated. I have to put stuff in the computer. I'm kind of caught up on emails because I did those this morning, but I have to put stuff in the computer, put in our ROs and stuff. I need to create an RO for that car so we can get it all set. Yeah. All right, well, let's see what happens this week. All right, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I've been stuck on the computer all morning, syncing up with our weekly sync up for the company, just trying to get everyone on the same page. And during that conversation, Josh got a phone call, and yeah, the black car sold. Or at least most likely is sold. The guy's giving us his paperwork and all that stuff right now, so yeah, it'll definitely be gone by the time this video comes out. My apologies. I did start doing a once a week Monday morning short of inventory because someone asked us and they said, hey, I just want to know what's in inventory because the website's frequently out of date or whatever, or things are in stock that aren't on the website or whatever. So I'm going to start doing that every Monday. I'll give you guys a short just talking about what's available. So yeah, that one's no longer available. The yellow 360 I showed you is available and the McLaren's available. Everything else here is either sold or here for service. Speaking of, oh yeah, I got to move that yellow car and get it on a lift. So I'm gonna have to move about 6 or 8 cars to get that one car out. Yeah. I did talk to the transporter, and so the yellow 360 right there, that car is for sure getting picked up. Well, I shouldn't say for sure. It is most likely getting picked up today, possibly tomorrow, if not. So probably today. Now, this car and that Spider are both getting picked up tomorrow. So good. By the end of tomorrow, we should have 3 cars out the door, which will give us a little bit more breathing room because right now, I don't like when it's at this high of capacity. It just makes it a pain in the ass. As example, I said, I gotta move all these cars just to do a little bit of work. So that's what we're gonna have to do is shuffle stuff around because yeah, I wanna do some work on them. This car, we do need to, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do that before I do anything. This car has a bad wheel bearing and we're not sure which one. So I need to just like put this up on a jack and spin the wheels and see if we can hear a grindy grind wheel bearing. So Josh thinks it's from the front. I think it's from the back. I'm not sure. So we should find out. Man, I tell you, some of these days just all sorts of random shit happens. All right, so we're trying to buy a new trailer because, you know, that trailer blew up. I'm done with it. So we have a buyer for it. He wants to come today. I want to get my sway controller off because that thing's really expensive and I'm not including that with the trailer. So I got to unbolt that thing and get everything out of the trailer. So I'm like, all right, I might as well hook it up and move it out of here. But this will be a chore because it is super muddy. So, God, it's going to suck. I'm basically going to like really mess up stuff trying to get it out of there. Not looking forward to this, but I guess then I can pull the trailer out and just shove it over there or something, get it out of the way for a moment. The dude says, even with the door missing, I'm actually getting a decent amount of money for it. So, well, good news. One car is gone. The yellow car is gone. It's been here forever. It's finally gone. Bad news is it's like after 6 o'clock. And yeah, today was one of those days where absolutely nothing I wanted to get done got done. And that's not true. I got like 1 or 2 things done I wanted to get done, but it was one of those days. So, yeah. Working on the seats from the yellow car from Hawaii. Scott's car is supposed to go away tomorrow. Scott's old car, I should say. I think we got a deal on the black car. This car is supposed to possibly go away tomorrow as well as that one. So we might have 3 more cars leaving the door tomorrow, which is great. I was supposed to wrench on cars today, but I didn't do any of that because I didn't have time. Yeah. Well, let's try for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we can get some wrenching done. Yay. Good morning, YouTube. It is now Tuesday, and I'm going to suffer through the day because, yeah, I'm sure many of you that are parents can empathize, but my son decided to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning and did not go back to sleep. So I did not get a whole lot of sleep. I'm tired. Well, yeah. It's going to be a busy day. So, first off, oh, yes. Yeah, seats got redone. That looks so much better. Oh, yeah. Way better. Nice. All right. Seats are done in that car. We still got to put a headliner in it. We still got to do a major. We still got to do a couple other things to it. It's, it's a Ferrari, but the leather's in great shape. The dash is in good shape. A lot of other stuff's in really good shape. So it's going to be a good car. No update on this car. I got to talk to Josh. I haven't talked to him yet this morning about that. All right, this car is supposed to be getting picked up any minute now. So finally going to go away. 10 minutes. 10 minutes this car is supposed to get picked up. That's the ETA. Then later in the day, this car and that Spider over there are supposed to go away. And so hopefully it's actually supposed to be this morning, which would be great because then with all these cars gone, I can move around cars because I need that yellow car to get on either this lift or the 4-post lift. So I need it on a lift in order to work on it. I don't care which one at this point. I just want it on a lift, but it's trapped. So I'm waiting for cars to go away before I start moving cars. Also going on this morning, I believe around 11, dude's coming to buy my old trailer, the single car hauler. I decided, you know what? The door exploded. It's starting to fall apart. I'm just going to get rid of it. And instead, Josh and I are buying one of those trailers that drops to the ground and has a basically zero angle entry. We're going to get one of those. So it's, worth it for when we haul stuff. So, yeah, we're working on that. I think we're putting a deposit on one of those. My trailer will be gone. We're still going to have the big hauler, the big 44-foot tandem trailer, but we'll just, use that when we need to do bigger trips. Man, I'm going to try and survive the day. I am a little bit tired, having not gotten as much sleep. Tomorrow, I fly out to Springfield, Missouri to go inspect a Ferrari F8 for someone, a consultation client. So if you didn't know, we do that a lot. Actually, Josh is flying out on Thursday to go look at a 48 for a consultation client. So we have 2 consultations this week. So it's going to be a busy week for that. But basically, a lot of people want us to check out their cars or the cars that they're trying to buy. They pay us. We go fly out there, go look at the cars, inspect them, give a report, and give you our opinion on the car. And hopefully that helps people buy better cars. The question we like to always answer is, would we buy this car? And would we buy this car at the price it's listed at? So that is ultimately, I think, what most people are interested in. And of course, they have other questions and stuff, and we might answer those things too. So yes, that is what we're doing, what I'm doing on Wednesday, what Josh is doing on Thursday. So yeah, I got to get as much done as I can today, including filming a couple more videos for you guys. So I got to sit down and look at those. And must have had a power outage or something because that TV is all messed up right now. Not sure what's going on. Well, hopefully he gets here soon. We can get rid of this car and the other cars and the trailer. So 4 things hopefully go away today. 2 down, 1 to go. So the 360's gone. That guy came and picked it up. Happy customer. The 430 is gone, the 430 Coupe. And we're just about to take the 430 Spider. Those 2 are going on the same transport. He said wait a few minutes because he's got to load that one before we bring this one. So I'm just going to wait, 5 minutes to give him some time to load that thing up because it's hot and I don't feel like sweating. All right, YouTube, it's been a little bit. Both the cars are gone on the transport, so 3 cars are gone today. And I have a present for Josh. We got a money gun. So one of the buyers used the money gun. Long story. Buyer who bought the 360 years ago, I had a deal where if you help me buy a 430 and I make money on it, I would split the profits. And he helped me, so I split the profits and I sent him cash with the cash gun. So he brought back the same cash gun. So we're gonna go shoot Josh with cash because that's what you do when you have thousands of dollars in cash and a cash gun.
Oh, I wish these were hundreds.
I know, it's kind of disappointing. They're only 20s, but it kept jamming up. I had to test it like 8 times. That was totally worth it. All right, we're kind of in this sell all the random crap mood. So hopefully the trailer goes away today. The first guy hasn't messaged us back, so I think he ghosted us. The second guy was like, oh, I see that's for sale, I want it. And then we're like, dude, the door is missing. He's like, I'm not, blah, 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 I didn't see that. And we're like, dude, it's in the ad. It's literally in the ad saying the door is busted. So I think it's time for the boo to go. I gotta be real with myself. It's a project, and it's like a low value project. It's not even like a high value project. There's no way it's gonna be hanging out here and we'll sell it. So I just need to get rid of it. So I'm gonna put it on Facebook. We'll see what we can get. All right, here we go. The boo. Hell yeah. We're gonna go around the cul-de-sac. Should pull the e-brake. Oh, damn it. Doesn't have an e-brake that you can pull. That's disappointing. We'll just park it right here under the trees. Gotta keep it in a spot where I can still go forward because, you know, no reverse. Sweet! Boot starts right up, dude. This thing's, I mean, for a piece of crap, it's impressive. And the AC blows cold. Once it stops making bad noises. I need to put some fuel in it. Do I dare risking running it with that low of fuel? Yeah, probably. Oh, AC switch. Gotta turn on the AC. There you go. Look at this. AC blows cold. Impressive. 2000 S2000. You said how many miles?
107.
107. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you said 37. I'm like,
Oh no, that would be awesome.
yeah,
It'd
be worth a fortune. Yeah. Oh, we got some aftermarket VTEC. VTEC.
Just the intake's aftermarket. That's just powder coated.
Oh, okay.
But they vapor hone the engine and everything. It's all like they did a really.
Damn.
The dude spent 15 grand
Oh.
on the car.
Well, I mean, these things are going up in value. It might have been. Damn, look at all the paint chips. Jeez.
Oh yeah, the front's terrible.
Jeez. And people bitch on Ferraris. Look at this.
This car was driven and loved, which as it should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at
These
this.
are some of the best driving cars.
There are
for money.
so many chips on the windshield.
So I got a quote for a windshield, $250.
What? Jeez, 250 bucks.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Everything on this car is dirt cheap.
A couple little dings there. I mean, whatever. It's got 100 and something thousand miles.
It's got a lot of dings, and it's got the paint chips.
Some
in
sort of
the front.
aftermarket exhaust.
HKS exhaust.
Okay, okay. I mean, these are.
brand new soft top with the glass window.
Yeah, this looks really nice.
Yeah. It drives freaking perfect. It's got the engine rebuild. It's got a new clutch and lightweight flywheel. Replaced all of the hoses and everything.
Paint chips there. Oh, this thing's sandblasted.
I mean, if somebody wanted to spend a little money and like paint the front of the car, and
I was say you could make it really nice.
and maybe put some updated wheels.
Do
on
this
it.
trim.
Yeah, you could probably spend $5 grand on this thing and be perfect.
Well, oh, I don't know if I talked about this or not yet. We have a pending deal on the yellow car.
Yeah.
That didn't take very long. So we have pending deals on both the black and yellow cars. We're back to having basically no inventory again. Oh, McLaren. We have a McLaren. Actually, we're selling the Boo. Jamie posted the Boo's up on
This is
Facebook.
gonna be for sale too.
Yeah, this will. Oh yeah, duh. This will be for sale. Nice. Well, we'll have a S2000 for
And
sale.
the boot.
And a Boo and a McLaren, and that's about it. And supposedly someone's coming. So the guy who originally was supposed to come by the trailer at 11 never showed up. But we had like, I don't know, 25, 30 people. Jamie's phone has just been like blowing up. So I'm not dealing with that today. I can't deal with it. There's a guy, so many tire kickers. This is the problem with when you have things that are below market value is you get all the tire kicker, like really annoying people. Because at least when you're at market, like, and if someone gives you a low ball, at least you're close to where you should be. But when you're already below market and then someone's like, I'll give you like some shitty number. You're like, no. So anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, parts. I'm trying to take care of parts. That's what I'm doing. Well, we're getting our oil tank drained, finally. Been here a couple of years and first time we needed to get that drained. I guess we've ramped up how often we're changing oil. So we've gone through a lot of oil. Doing our good deeds and recycling oil. Okay, it's time for a truffle shuffle. So, I need that yellow 430 way back there on this lift. Which means I need to move the 360, this S2000, that 430, that 430, and then I can move that 430. And then I gotta decide, I think I'll put the 360 back in that corner. Oh no, wait, I'm getting that car cleaned on Thursday. Maybe I won't. You know what? Yeah, I should probably get it cleaned anyway. I'll say it's not going to get worked on for a long time, but it needs it. So I guess I'll put 49 in the corner, and I'll put the 360 back there, and that car there. Or maybe I'll swap it because the 360 needs to be in the front because it's going to get washed. Okay. I think we got it. We got it. We got a plan. Okay, YouTube. It is the end of the day. It's after 5:30. I'm going to go home. I am going to Missouri tomorrow. Missouri. I'm going to go to Missouri and look at an F8. So I have to bring our big computer because our little computer won't talk to the really new stuff. So yeah, that's the thing. But moved around cars. So I got the yellow 430 over there so we could start working on that car on Thursday. We did airbag covers on this 430 and that 430, the airbag covers out. So we're getting both of those done. I didn't even look at this one yet. I should take a look at the airbag cover. Oh yeah, so much better. Nice. Oh yeah, very, very good. Well, everything here looks good. I'm gonna get it out of here and we'll be getting up at 3 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to bed early, hopefully. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, it's 4 a.m. We're at the airport. See how long the security is. It doesn't look awful. So it's a Wednesday, which, usually goes pretty quick. We shall see. 4:08. Took 8 minutes. Now, interesting thing about that was about 3 of those minutes was because the stupid scanner machine broke. So, I don't know, I got really lucky. My bag was the last one to go through as the machine broke, but they freed my bag up so I could at least get going. Alright, well, if you've seen enough of these, you know the drill. We're going to Sky Club, grab some breakfast, sit around, wait for the flight, connect in Atlanta, go to Missouri, and look at an F8. And the spec on this one is phenomenal, so I'm hoping I have time to film it a little. Alright, in Atlanta, forgot to record much this morning. I had a window seat in the exit row, so there was no window that you could really see out of. About 10 minutes until my next flight, and then we're off to Springfield, Missouri. Yay! Okay, we're in Springfield. The only thing I can think of is the Simpsons when did the Springfield song where it's like Springfield, Springfield, it's a hell of a town. That's where I'm at, Springfield. Well, let's go check out this F8. Okay, we're at Premiere. Check this out. Yeah. Carbon Cuyo. Very nice, lots of carbon and carbon fiber wheels. Oh yeah. And it's Rosso Corsa metallic. Hard to show up in camera. Alright, that was a total fucking cluster. The plane was super late, and then the plane's APU was broken, so they couldn't start that, so they couldn't start the engines for a while, so we had no air conditioning. It's 95 degrees out, everyone's sweating, and we're late, so almost an hour and a half late. I only have about 5 minutes until my flight's boarding, so we'll see. I should make it, but it's gonna be a little tight. Every time I walk past that place late at night, the alarm's going off. It must have a motion detector, and someone inevitably tries to steal something and then it just beeps. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. We made it a little bit early. I'm gonna go home, go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday, which means tonight is the Thursday Night Live, 8 p.m. Central, so join us, and we'll talk about all sorts of stuff going on in the current Ferrari market. It'll be an interesting one. Well, back from the trip, I didn't get home till a little after 11, and then I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I am trying to take care of some stuff. I have Yeah, I have a deviated septum, and I think I'm going to try and get that resolved because I'm tired of not being able to breathe. I previously had some stuff done, and it didn't really help that much. So it's time to go more. But beyond my personal issues, looks like Josh took out the A-frame on the yellow car, so he started work on that. We're converting that car into a manual, of course, so we'll do some more work on that possibly today. My thought is I'll probably work on this car a little bit, but I also might work on that car some, maybe put the valve cover gaskets back in, put the valve covers back in, get the intake manifold back in. I could do some of that stuff, so at least make some progress on that one and this one. This car sold. So we did get paid for it. So it's yeah, done. This car, we had someone who like wanted it, and then like we sent them paperwork and nothing. So it's still available, I guess. I'll be hitting up people to see if they want it, and I'll have to order parts for it because we're gonna do a major and do some other stuff to it. It needs to get cleaned up. I think it's supposed to get cleaned up today. So that'll be nice. And actually, the cleaners just came for the shop, so the shop looks really nice right now. That's kind of cool. And I already spent the last few minutes installing a new door handle. This broke. So I decided, you know what? I'm putting in a commercial one. So I paid big bucks for the big commercial thing. And oh yeah, that thing works a little better. Well, when it has the momentum. But anyway, it's a beefier, much more rugged door handle. And I think someone's coming to look at this today. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. Josh is on his way to New Jersey or New York, I forget which, to go look at a car for us. And then tomorrow he's flying down to Miami to look at a car for a client. Whew. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. So I would like to get a little bit of work done if I can. I know we had, oh yeah, we still got to do the seats on this one. We have the airbag out, or the airbag got done in this one, so that's all set. And I think the airbag's out on this car. Yeah. No airbag. So that should be coming back soon. Oh yeah, we're doing fuel pumps in this one too. Ah, dang, it's one of those red bastards. Ah, dude, there's so many of these red Hornets this year. I don't know what is going on. It's a bumper crop of those bastards. They hurt so bad when they sting, by the way. So do not get stung by the red bastards. They hurt really, really bad. Like it makes like a regular bee sting or a regular wasp sting feel like nothing. Like these guys suck. I don't know what you are, but you suck. I've been stung by them before. Well, let's do some stuff. Alrighty, YouTube, we're going to be reinstalling valve covers and intake manifold that have been repainted. So nice powder coating finish, looks excellent. So much better. No flaking. These are way more durable. Should never flake again. So yeah. Oh yeah. Much better. So yes, this is one of the more common things that we do on these cars is valve cover gaskets when we're doing conversions. And this is why, because when we have the trans out, now I can just stand right here and install them instead of leaning over the sides and hurting my back. So way easier. Bigger fan of it this way. Well, been working on a few hours. Valve covers are in. Now to do the intake manifold. Yeah, I fucked up, YouTube. So I just spent the last couple hours working on this. And I got the valve covers in, did the intake manifold. Everything's all looking good. And then I remembered that, well, I didn't remember it. I looked at the RO for this car and forgot that he bought variators. And the variators are still in shipping. If you don't know, the variators, or variator solenoids to be more precise, variator solenoids go in underneath the valve covers. So I gotta pull off the valve covers and redo that whole thing again. This kind of shit that just drives me nuts. That's all on me. I'm just an idiot. I didn't read the RO. I should have read the RO. I guess I just, that's the problem. I've been in and out and whatever, and I wasn't the one working on this car. Randy was, and then I switched to working on it to try and keep it limping along while Randy's gone. God damn it. I'm so frustrated about that. Waste like a half a day or more. Got him out. All right, now I gotta wait for the stupid variator solenoids to get here to be able to do that job. I thought were shipped out, or maybe they're like, I think they were in Italy. That was the problem, is like you can't just like get them. So anyway, damn it, that kind of puts this at a standstill until I get those, because yeah, Crap. Well, I guess we'll be working on that tomorrow. Okay. All right, that was really cool. Just sold the S2000, and it was a young couple, and it was their first sports car, and they were so excited, and it was really fun. Like I have to say, I enjoy stuff like that when you get people who are first time, whether it's a Ferrari or an S2000, it doesn't matter. If they're buying a fun car and they're excited to own the car, it's so cool. Like you get to like have that excitement bleed over into you. So yeah, they're off to enjoy their new toy, and hopefully they're having fun with it. Those are cool cars. I mean, what can you say? And hilariously, it's sold in like, I guess they listed it last night. It sold today, and we had multiple offers on it today. So, geez, I mean, I know S2000s are popular, but damn. All right, that's cool. Well, got the valve covers back out so I can get the stupid variators, solenoids shoved in there as soon as we get them. Hopefully the next day or two. I'll be working on that car tomorrow, and that's almost it for the day. Just about to wrap it up, and it's almost 4:30, so I'll just do some more paperwork and call it good. I'm done getting dirty for the day. So yeah. Ugh, that sucks. That was cool. I'm tired. Good morning, YouTube. It's Friday morning, and we had one awesome live stream last night. I hope you were watching. It was a lot of fun. And I have some bad news. The cost of conversions is going up. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's going up to 25 grand for a basic conversion. So as of today, Friday, June 19th, it now costs $25,000 for the base cost of a conversion, which means just a conversion. If you want any other work, it's all additional. If you need a clutch, that's additional, that sort of stuff. So what does the conversion include? Well, it includes a conversion, which does mean we are changing the oil, because you have to change the oil in order to do a conversion. So if you need to get a basic service, like oil change, that's just included. But yeah, that's it. And if you have an aftermarket exhaust, it's an additional $1,000 because we have to pay more for the programming, just so you know. So if you have an aftermarket exhaust, the base cost is $26,000. Okay, sorry about that. That's just our costs went up. We knew this was going to happen. We saw it a while ago with the way the market was going, so it was just a matter of time. Sorry. But beyond that, I'm going to work on some cars today. So yeah, and I have the person who is buying this car is coming to check it out in person, so he'll be here later today, and that's kind of it. Unfortunately, the parts still are not in for that car, which is kind of annoying. All right, so it is a little after 2 o'clock. And I've got someone coming to check out that car in just a few minutes. Should be here anytime now. So I actually got to play hooky and go have lunch with my wife today. Rare moment. Very nice. I've got the A-frame out on this car. I'm getting the exhaust out. I'm trying to get exhaust. My goal is kind of to get the exhaust out today if I can entirely, because that would be great. That position it nicely to be able to start putting in the new exhaust and doing more on the conversion next week. So, although we can't wrap this car up until we get the dashboard back, but we can at least get a lot of the conversion done. So, let's pursue as much as we can. We're supposed to get a big old rainstorm tonight, but right now it's just ungodly humid. It's really, really humid out there. Yesterday, the heat index was 118. Yeah, it's been nuts. This year's just been strange, very strange. Lots of rain. All right, YouTube, it's the end of the day. It's the end of this week in the life of running our dealership, and it's a good way to end the week. Got the paperwork signed, so that car is done. It is not ours anymore. Well, technically, not yet. He hasn't sent us the check yet, so once that clears, then it's officially his. But basically, it's gone. So that's a great way to wrap up the week. I'm pleased. I didn't get quite as far as I wanted to on this car. I still got to remove the headers, but I'll be able to do that next week. I'll get the headers out. We'll get the trans out. We'll get get that further along. So hopefully I'll have a bit more time to wrench next week, because I'd love to be able to get that yellow 430 and this 430. Well, certainly the yellow 430 we could get entirely done. This one, we're still waiting on some stuff, so we can't finish it. And then I need some parts for this car. I've already ordered them. I don't know what's the status with them. Actually, I'm gonna go check on that before I get out of here for the day, because I ordered them like a week ago and they're still not here. So hopefully they didn't get lost in like shipping hell, because that happens once in a while. By the way, I had something really strange happen. I had a COD delivery I didn't even know they did that anymore. I thought that was like a thing of the past. So we ordered some parts from another country, and they came in, and they charged us the tariffs COD. Interesting. I actually wasn't all that upset by that because then, at least we got the package. And they're like, oh yeah, you gotta pay. Like, if you don't pay for it, we're not giving you the package. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll pay for it. But it was just really weird that they actually have COD stuff anymore. I was just like, normally, most of the companies will just send you an invoice. I don't know. It's really strange because all the companies do the invoicing differently for all the tariffs and all that bullshit. So it's all a pain in the ass. Those tariffs are such a pain in the ass. It used to not be this way. Well, if you get orders through DHL, usually they'll invoice you for the tariffs before it even gets to America, or maybe it's right after it gets to America. I don't know. But usually I pay the tariffs and it shows up at our door within 1 to 2 days after that. That was a UPS COD. UPS, their website sucks, by the way, if you have to pay for tariffs, if they invoice you for tariffs. But then FedEx usually just invoices you, and it's you'll get a month or 2 later. So you've got this thing, and all of a sudden you get an invoice in the mail. It's pay us this tariff, and you're like, what was that for? Well, that's it for this week. So we'll be doing a lot of car stuff next week. We'll be wrenching on that car, wrenching on this car, wrenching on that car, probably wrenching on that car too. Randy will still be out, so it'll just be me and Josh wrenching on stuff. But that's it. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Go to normalguysupercar.com and ngsupercars.com, and we'll see you next time. We're going to be doing a lot of cool car stuff. You're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.